Dad, the internet's not working!
I know that, okay?
I have to get online with my darling Amir before school starts!
Randy, I can't get my email to open.
Everyone just calm down! Calm down, all right? It's going to be okay. We just can't panic!
We just can't panic. South Park has spooked the problem. Entire town loses its internet connection. The community panics. But some say this is no laughing matter, that internet anxiety is a real thing affecting millions of Americans. It's described as a feeling of disorientation and nervousness when you're deprived of the internet for a period of time. You know what I'm talking about. A new study found 68% of us suffer from internet disconnect anxiety, and 61% of Americans feel addicted to the internet. Well, in his new book, Dr. Gregory Jantz addresses this problem and what you can do if you feel the internet has rewired your brain. It's called, appropriately, Hooked. And Dr. Jantz is here today to talk about that. We were talking during the break about how this really is messing up relationships, and sometimes it's good, but it's a problem.
Oh, it is. Isn't it amazing? 61% feel like they're addicted to the internet. Now, I just took off my smartphone before I came over here, and I'm going, oh, something's missing.
Right.
And how we're tethered to it. Yes, here's a test to take. Go one day without it and try to do a technology detox. Guess what? 75% of the folks we've done that with cannot do it.
Doesn't surprise me.
I just had a guy that said, you know what? No, I just checked my email. I just needed to. Just 5 minutes worth.
Right.
But, yes.
Right. And you see in our papers we talk about how we're working longer because of it. We're taking work home. It's very convenient.
Well, and here's the danger. The fastest growing users of Facebook right now are females 35 to about 45. And guess what? 48% of those got up this morning and the first thing they did was went to Facebook. They didn't have a cup of coffee, they didn't go to the bathroom, they went to Facebook.
Now you say there's a danger. What's the danger?
The danger is if I'm looking to get my needs met through online relationships. Now, I'm on Facebook, I have Twitter, but if we are not governing that and keeping balance, you know what, it can be destructive in our relationships.
Okay, we all know this in part of our brain.
We do.
But it's harder to do, so can you give us some simple ways to start trying to get that balance?
Okay, first of all, people underestimate how much time they spend online. So that's one thing. First thing, maybe just take a day of the week, maybe coming up Sunday, maybe what you could do is say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do a technology detox. Our family for one day is going to just unwire and see what happens. See what you feel. Do you have anxiety symptoms? You get sweaty palms? You feel it in your stomach? What are you experiencing?
Maybe write down what you're feeling.
You know, good idea, Connie. And the other thing you might want to do is be really aware of what am I thinking about? Am I obsessed with who I'm not connecting to online? And next question is, can I be fully present with the person with me? I mean, have you ever been with somebody and you're talking to them and they're texting and then they raise up and they go, what'd you say?
Yeah. And I have to confess, sometimes I've been that person with my husband.
Okay.
Well, you know, you get there,
talk
you
soon.
go out to dinner, but
Yes, I know what you mean.
I think it's good advice because there are ramifications.
Yes.
Those interconnected ramifications.
We need to remember what we're doing with our kids, by the way. Just a quick side note. You know, the developing brain gets overstimulated, and by age 10, 12, you don't have good governing around the technology, you've overstimulated that brain, you create what we call a craving brain. And most addictions begin for young people 13, 14. So you get a craving brain because you've altered the brain chemistry.
Very good. I'm glad you tackled this problem. The book again is called Hooked, and you can get more information about it on our website, KOMOnews.com.
Good to be with you.
Nice to see you again, as
Gotta go
always.
check my Twitter.
All right, you take care.